Grant Curry with Farm Bureau Financial Services is committed to helping you prepare for the unexpected. Farm Bureau, the #1 insurer of farm and ranch in Wyoming. They have a wide variety of insurance and financial services. He can help you understand your needs and provide the right coverage for you specifically. Visit him at the Torrington location, 1919 East A, or in Lusk at 208 West Griffith. Grant Curry, your local agent with Farm Bureau Financial Services.
At Points West Community Bank, we know that agriculture is more than a business. It is a way of life. With over 94 years of experience in serving Goshen County, we understand and value the ways of our local farmers and ranchers. Through the quality of banking services and lending relationships, we take the time to know our customer and learn their operation firsthand. Stop in today to meet with our friendly and experienced lending staff to discuss your agricultural business needs. We look forward to seeing you. Points West Community Bank, a new direction in banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Quick halftime. They only put 8 minutes up there on the clock. They usually only put 10. It was senior night for indoor track. They honored the indoor track seniors, so congratulations to all of those. But let's go ahead and get into some halftime stats. Halftime stats are brought to you by North Platte Physical Therapy. North Platte Physical Therapy is committed to keeping you at the top of your game on and off the court. Marnie and her crew are on the ball and ready to help you figure out what ails you and how to get back to your best. North Platte Physical Therapy, where we provide quality professional care with a family-friendly atmosphere and always flexibility. Please stop by at 1301 East M Street or call 532-5355. Ryan, what do those stats look like?
Well, they look like this. In the first quarter, Blazers outscored Douglas 8-5, and then it was closer, tighter in the second, 8-6. And that halftime score, as Logan mentioned, 16-11 Torrington with the advantage. And scoring looks like this. We'll start with Douglas. Sarah Smith, who leads the Cats in scoring, had 6. Struggled at the line, though, went 0 for 4 at the free throw line. Leah Ewing with a bucket, Ellie Seeds with a bucket, and Kendra Ewing with 1 point from the line. The Lady Cats, 1 of 6 at the free throw line, and 7 turnovers for the Douglas Lady Cats. Blazers leading all scorers was Caden Shamel. What a first half for her. She's been all over the court. 7 points, 1 of 2 at the free throw line. Then it was spread out after that. Afton Hager with a bucket, Natalie Long with a bucket, Emily Audette with 2, and Kiana Gunhammer. And I should have looked at that. I didn't catch it. I did go over some stats before this, but I don't know if she's made a 3 yet that I've seen at least, but drained that 3 ball there in the first half. Gunhammer did.
Yeah, Gunhammer did hit the 3 out, and Kennedy dealing with some injury. She's back out there. Well, she's back out there on the floor. If you're just tuning in, she seemingly got hit in the face near the beginning of the second quarter, went back to the locker room, got the okay to go. So, you know what? Good for her. Here as she is back out there on the floor to start this second half.
Yeah, quick halftime there.
Quick halftime as Samantha Yost will have it for the Lady Cats. Give it to Kendra Ewing, lay it up, and a held ball possession favors the Torrington Lady Blazers. Yeah, I gotta say, I'm not a fan of the band continuing to play while the possession is ongoing. Natalie Long has it. She'll hand it off to Castro. Long 2, in and out and back in. Liliana Castro drills this shot. First points for either team here as loose ball on the deck, and Natalie Long hit the ground hard. She's flexing her left hand. She might have jammed a finger on the court. Hopefully she's okay. She got up. She's running back.
Shaking it off. Yeah, I don't know if she jammed it or maybe got stepped on there, but still in there.
Could have. Yost will have it. Passes it left side to Dykes. Hand it off now to Ewing. Leah Ewing takes it right side. Dump it down low to Dykes. Back to Ewing. She'll catch and shoot a 3. Good. Leah Ewing gets the 3 to fall. And for a team who seemingly had the basket welded shut in the first half, good start for the Lady Bearcats there.
Yeah, within 4 now.
Natalie Long attacked the rack, put it up and in. Good screen from Kennedy Reinhardt. Natalie Long gets the shot to fall as she nearly, no, that's Kaden Shamel, excuse me. Shamel nearly takes away the inbound. No such luck. Ball will stay with the Lady Cats as a sub in for Torrington.
Yeah, Hager going to come in as Castro heads to the bench.
Inbound will go to Yost in backcourt. Has Shamel behind her. She's taking it all the way. Now leaves it for Smith. Sarah Smith back towards the middle. Shuffles her feet. Dump it down low. Yost put it up and in. Good back cut there by Samantha Yost.
Yeah, nice cut to the basket right there. Yost's first bucket.
Torrington will have it. Long across the timeline. She'll get a screen from Reinhardt. Dump it down low to Gunhammer. Into the corner. Hager for three. Too strong. Rebound found by Shamel. Put it up and in. Second chance points. Kaden Shamel. Look what I found.
Yeah, having a night. Near double digits now. 9 for Cadence.
Ewing. That's Kendry Ewing. Leaves it for Dykes. Left layup no good as Shamel nearly fell over. Able to dump it off to Long. And now the Blazers will set up. Shamel. Between the rings, she'll take it right side, leaves it for Long. Long gets a screen from Reinhardt. Lady Cats will switch, pick up the dribble, now to Hager. Hager on the right wing, opens up for three, missed it. Rebound to Gunhammer, and Smith tried to hold on to it, but she had a foot on the baseline. Out of bounds, ball back to Torrington. What a break there for the Lady Blazers.
A good hustle play there from Gunhammer.
Couple of subs in. Chantel Morgan and Ellie Seeds has checked in for the Lady Bearcats. Shamel bounce pass to Gunhammer, tries to go up, nearly take it away, passes it out to Long. Lady Blazers still with it, throw up the shot, can't get it to fall. Rebound to Douglas. Ewing, cross-court pass to Kendry Ewing. She puts up the layup, no good. Rebound into the hands of Torrington. Long will have it at the midcourt area. She'll pass left side, right side to Hager. Dump it down low to Gunhammer. She'll spin, put up the shot. Can't get it to fall. Rebound, knocked around. Who's going to get it? On the deck goes Zayla Rios. No, check that. Kaden Shamel. Kaden Shamel hit the deck and a held ball. Possession arrow favors Douglas.
A good hustle there, though, but no luck on the arrow.
5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 22-16, Torrington with the lead on your CNA scoreboard. Yost has it, high right side. She'll go back towards the middle, leaves it for Ewing. Ewing, left side now to Morgan. Morgan drives left side, now back over to Ewing. Rios, check that Seeds, now Leah Ewing. Ewing has it on the left wing. She'll drive in towards the middle, now over to Morgan. Good ball movement here by the Lady Cats. Kendry Ewing stops, now kick it all the way back out to Samantha Yost. Yost over to Morgan. Morgan picks up her dribble, tries to dump it down low to Seeds. She's able to. Seeds got behind the defense and a good pass there by Morgan, and the lead is down to 4. That possession there from the Lady Cats, as on the other end, the Gunhammer goes up, can't get the shot to fall. Rebound knocked around. Gunhammer somehow finds it herself. Can't get that shot to fall either. Rebound taken away by Kendry Ewing, and a blocking foul going to be called in backcourt on Torrington.
Yeah, Shamel going to pick one up here, her first. Yeah, Douglas, last few possessions, has been moving the ball well.
That ball movement, I was going to say, we got Wheatland tomorrow. That looked like the Wheatland boys, the Mick Cochran offense right there. He loves to pass that ball around, as a bad pass on this end for Douglas goes out of bounds. Turnover Douglas. Torrington will have the ball back.
Yeah, Lady Cats kind of working some give and goes that has the Blazers out of sorts on defense.
22-18 on your CNA scoreboard. Lady Blazers with the lead. Shamel nearly bumped out of bounds. She'll pass it to Long. Long doubled, dribbles, handed off to Reinhardt. Reinhardt bounce pass to Shamel. She'll fire a three. Can't get it to fall. Rebound, offensive board to Hager. Hager tries to find Reinhardt. Ball taken away by Ewing. Kendry Ewing all the way, coast to coast, left her layup short. Offensive board into the hands to Morgan. Now back to Ewing. Leah Ewing, left side, drives in, throws up the floater, and good. Good job there by Leah Ewing. Good job to stay with it after you missed the fast break layup. Good job to stay with it to get those second chance points from Douglas. Shamel bounce pass down low to Gunhammer. Gunhammer stepped through, tried to get it to Hager. Pass nearly knocked away. Gunhammer somehow gets it herself. Now Hager, left block, fires up a shot off the glass and no good. Rebound into the hands of Kendry Ewing. Ewing, now Yost, back to Ewing. Back over to Yost. Yost on the left wing. She'll drive on the left side. Stops. Had an open lane to the hoop. Now she just throws it away. Another turnover on Douglas. Shamel. Gunhammer all alone on the other end. Good job there, Kiana Gunhammer. No one covered her, and we have a timeout called by Douglas. 24-20 the score. 22:29 to go here in the third quarter. We have a full timeout, and we'll take it with them back here in 60 seconds on KGOS.
Looking for expert urologic care in your community? Dr. Matthew Ruttman, board-certified urologist at Banner Health Torrington, specializes in comprehensive urologic and pelvic health, treating everything from bladder issues and kidney stones to pelvic pain and prostate issues. Dr. Ruttman provides personalized, compassionate care right here in your community. Call Banner Health Torrington at 307-532-8758. Banner Health, making healthcare easier so life can be better.
Bear Mountain Beef is your go-to for all of your USDA beef, hog, lamb, and goat processing. Located in Hot Springs, they're the premier USDA processor in the area. Give them a call today to book your next appointment, 307-338-2751, or visit their website, bearmountainbeef.com, 338-2751. Bear Mountain Beef, a cut above the rest.
24-20 the score here in Douglas. Lady Blazers with the lead. 2:29 to go in the third quarter. Both teams, Douglas especially, getting those offensive boards. Ryan, you said it at the break. If they could get those second chance opportunities, this would be a completely different ball game.
The Blazers have been lucky. They can't take advantage of those second chance boards.
Seeds has it for the Lady Cats. Dump it down low to Smith. She can't get the shot to fall on the pick and roll, and a foul is going to be called on the rebound.
Yeah, that's what these Lady Cats have turned to, some give and goes and some pick and rolls.
Go back to basics, you know, but still haven't been able to get it to work. Long has it. She's across the timeline. Good screen there by Hager. Picks up the dribble. Now ripped away. Turnover Torrington. Steal goes to Yost. She's looking to run the break. Picks up her dribble. Now finds Seeds. Seeds takes it back towards the middle. Picks up her dribble. Back over to Yost. Yost gets a screen from Smith. Nearly could have got called for a moving screen there. Now to Seeds. Seeds leaves it for Smith, top of the key. Now Morgan, Chantel Morgan, fakes left, goes right, drives in, lay it up, gets it to fall.
Yeah, what a scoop by Morgan, her first bucket.
And the Blazer defense absolutely bit on that fake. Good move there by Morgan. Long drives in, stops, now picks up her dribble, looking for someone to get it to, finds Zayla Rios, checked in for the first time here in the second half. Hager bounces it off her foot, turnover Torrington. Here comes Yost. Yost all the way to the rack and out of bounds. Good job by the trailer there.
Hattie Heflin into the ball game.
Hattie Heflin into the ball game. Good job there by her to get back and force the ball out of bounds. Pass goes underneath to Smith. Lay it up and a foul to go on Torrington.
Yeah, that's been their inbounds play. Just get the ball to Sarah Smith, the 6-foot junior. She's got 8 points. That foul goes on Zayla Rios.
Her first, team's second. And one, can't get the and one free throw to fall. Smith, that makes her 1 for 5 from the line. Correct?
Or 0 for 5. I've got nothing.
0 for 5, okay.
Tough night.
Three ball, Haefelen, no good. Rebound falls to Seeds. Now Ewing. Ewing over to Kendry Ewing. She'll take it towards the middle, drives in, lay it up, and a foul. Torrington foul. Looks to be on Natalie Long. Her first.
Just number one. Lady Cats kind of forcing the issue now.
First free throw up and in for Kendry. Her second free throw made. And correct me if I'm wrong, but for the first time in this one, Douglas with the lead.
Yeah, I think the first lead of the ball game.
Second free throw, in and out and back in. 2 for 2 at the stripe for the Lady Cats. I haven't got to say that a lot. It's probably the first time we got to say that in this game. Here's Wilson. Sophia Wilson nearly lost it. Now Haefelen drives in, trying to grab the ball, and a foul. Trying to hold on to it, and across the wrist goes the Lady Bearcats at a foul on Douglas.
Foul going to be on Ellie Seeds, her first. Second team foul of the period.
Shamel looking at inbound. Can't find anyone. Now Haefelen drives in, stops, stuck in the paint, looking for someone. She traveled with it.
Yeah, Hattie just got outmatched there, and Douglas kind of using the body to push her, made that extra step happen.
23 seconds to go here in this third quarter. Douglas with the lead, 26-24 on your CNA scoreboard. Seeds has it for Douglas. She'll drive in, now take it back out, leave it for Smith. Smith handed off to Ewing. Now Kendry Ewing, right corner three, misses everything. Rebound somehow finds the Lady Cats. Abby Dykes gets the shot to fall. Her first points and 7 rebounds for her in this one now. Lady Blazers can't get a final shot off, and Douglas comes roaring back here in this third quarter. It's Douglas 28, Torrington 24, back here in 60 seconds on KGOS.
Don't miss community weekends at Blowdorns in Torrington. Every Saturday and Sunday from now until the end of February, get 15% off everything in store. That's right, 15% off everything. All you have to do is enroll as a Do It Best Rewards member. Not a member yet? Sign up is easy at Blowdorns. Community weekends at Blowdorns in Torrington. 15% off everything until the end of February. We'll see you Saturday.
Attention cattlemen, the 34th annual Doug Booth Family Angus Bull Sale will be held January 26th at Torrington Livestock Market, starting with lunch at 11:30 and sale time is at 1 o'clock. This year's offering includes 90 yearling pap and performance-tested bulls. Most bulls are sired by breed-leading AI sires and are suitable for use on heifers. All bulls have been DNA tested for more enhanced DPDs for more accuracy. Viewing and buying is available on DV Auctions. Hope to see you in Torrington on January 26th.
Welcome back to Douglas, 28-24. Douglas with the lead, their first lead of the ball game. They've got it and haven't given it back yet. Start of the fourth quarter, final 8 minutes to play as Haefelen will pass it over to Wilson. Wilson stops, leave it for Shamel. Had an open shot, now Haefelen, 3-ball, missed everything. Offensive board, Wilson, scoop layup is good.
Yeah, good job by Sophia, her first bucket.
Way to clean that up for Sophia. Back to a possession game, 28-26. Yost across the timeline, leaves it for Leah Ewing. Ewing drives in, now kicks it over to Kendry. Kendry Ewing drives in, throws up the shot, and she's fouled. First foul of the quarter. 2 free throws coming for Ewing. Sophia Wilson with the foul. First free throw up and in for Ewing.
She's been good at the line, 4 of 5.
Second one, in and out, no good. Rebound knocked around, and a foul going to be called on Douglas. Dead ball rebound to the Blazers. And Sarah Smith with the foul. Inbound was immediately taken away by Douglas, as Ewing has it now in backcourt for the Lady Cats. Yost, as looked like Smith got away with an illegal screen. Someone on the Blazers went flying. Here comes Kendry Morgan, and we have a travel going to be called on Douglas. Chaotic minute here to start this fourth quarter.
I think it's going to be that way for the last 7 minutes.
Here's Shamel with it for the Lady Blazers. Once again, Natalie Long being face guarded. Stops on the right wing, looking for someone to get it to. Dump it down right between the wickets of Wilson, and a turnover on Torrington.
A good dot there by Shamel. Just threw that bounce pass too far right at the feet of Wilson.
I feel like you need a stop here if you're Torrington, as that ball just gets thrown out of bounds.
A good thing, because Shamel was after it.
She was ready, yeah.
Didn't have long enough arms to touch it.
I think if Shamel got that, that was going to be either an easy 2 or 2 free throws for her. So instead of baseline out of bounds in the backcourt for Douglas, it's baseline out of bounds in the front court for Torrington. Inbound will go to Halfland. Bounce pass to Reinhardt. Now Shamel. Shamel back to Reinhardt, looking for someone to get it to. Wait for the offense to set up. Takes one dribble, picks it up. Now Shamel. Shamel stops, pops, mid-range. Too strong. Rebound. Hits the deck once. Picked up by Samantha Yost. Yost outlet to Ewing. Nearly lost it. Able to hold on to it. Ball will go off the foot of Natalie Long, as there was another discussion between officials on what happened there. Ball will go back to Douglas, and coach wants to draw up a play. 30-second timeout. Douglas 29, Torrington 26. You're listening to Torrington basketball back here in 30 seconds on KGOS.
I've always wanted to live there.
Been driving around looking for that perfect house?
I just don't see anything I like. Do you? Wait, I know. Remember that house we went to that one night with the lights I liked from that movie we went to on our first date?
Looking for a house shouldn't be frustrating or a scavenger hunt. Let me help you. Jackie Van Mark, Century 21 Valley Realty, your home matchmaker. Call us today, 532-2110.
Specializing in custom cattle feeding, Dinklage Feed Yards features old-fashioned reliability and commitment to create better feeding and marketing opportunities. Dinklage ranks as the top choice of progressive cattle feeders throughout the country, and our financing department offers a prompt, convenient, and competitive response to our customers' cattle or feed financing needs. So make Dinklage Feed Yards a part of your team and allow us to maximize your profits. Dinklage Feed Yards, East Highway 26 in Torrington.
Back here in Douglas, Smith had her shot blocked away by Torrington, as it's still just a one-possession lead for the Lady Cats. Long has it, step through, throw up the shot, try to draw contact, no such luck, taken away by Douglas. Here comes Ewing. Ewing nearly got trapped. She falls down, no travel because she was still dribbling, and a held ball possession arrow to the Lady Cats. Yeah, Ryan, you got that right. In for a wild final 6 minutes here.
The scrappiness has turned it up a notch here in the fourth.
Inbound looking for Yost, as Shamel put a hand on it. Knocks it out of bounds. Ball stays with Douglas. Both teams just playing tough defense on each other, and that's something that you like to see, as Halfland hounding Ewing. Now Seeds with it, swinging around to Yost. Nearly a moving screen, as Wall will be swung around to Ewing. Ewing drives, right side, bumped, foul. It's on the floor, and the foul will go on Natalie Long.
Yeah, going to be number 2, I believe, on Natalie. And the second team foul.
Sub in, 2 subs in, as off the bench comes Kiana Gunhammer, as well as Emily Audette checks in for Torrington. Leah Ewing looking to inbound. She'll get it to Kendry Ewing. Open three, missed right. Rebound, hits the deck once. Volleyballed out by Shamel. And battle for the ball. What do we have? It's a foul. Official on the far side called a foul. It is a foul on Torrington?
Yeah, I think so. I think Shamel reached around to grab that ball after she had it tapped away for a second.
Second foul on Shamel. 5:34 to go here in the fourth quarter. Ball nearly thrown away. Ewing volleyballed it, and yeah, she goes over and back. She hit the ball in the front court. If she would have just taken it to the back court, she would have been just fine, but she put a hand on the ball when she was still in the front court. Over and back on Douglas on another turnover.
Blazers just got to take advantage here. It's been lids on the basket.
Shamel inbounds to Long. She'll stop on the right wing. Let the offense set up. Bounce pass into Gunhammer. Gunhammer, leave it for Audette. Open, Long, two is good. She's got that little hit. She steps, and unfortunately she put a foot on the line, but gets the Blazers within one.
Yeah, worst shot in basketball, but we needed that one.
Ewing has it for Douglas. That's Kendry Ewing. She'll kick it to Seeds. Now Yost. Yost off the screen from Seeds, leaves it for Smith. Smith passes right side to Leah Ewing. Ewing fakes right, goes left, now back to Seeds. Seeds back to Kendry Ewing, left wing. She'll drive in towards the middle. Goes in, one step, throws up the hook shot, left it short. Ball on the deck. Who's going to grab it? It will be a held ball. Give the rebound to Caden Shamel, and the ball back to Torrington. Chantel Morgan checks back in. 4:47 to go in the ball game. 1 point game. Douglas 29, Torrington 28 on your CNA scoreboard. Shamel leaves it for Gunhammer. Back to Shamel. Euro step. Throw up the shot. Good.
She's had a couple of beautiful drives tonight. What a shot there.
What a move by Caden Shamel. She's up to double digits. 11 for her in this one. Ball nearly rolls out of bounds. Kept alive by Morgan. Morgan goes towards the middle, dump it down low now to Smith. Smith throws up the shot, front iron, rolls home. Back and forth battle here. A lot of lead changes expected here in this Final Four. Gunhammer drives in, throws up the shot, but she traveled with it. Multiple times, both teams have gotten themselves into that spot in the lane where they just try to step through the defense and they get called for a travel. Inbound will go to Yost. Man press being shown by Torrington. Yost bounce pass, nearly take it away. Ewing will have it. Ewing, dump it down low to Smith. Reinhardt tried to steal it, throw up the wild shot. Smith can't get it to fall. Rebound into the hands of Shamel. She takes one dribble, gets hounded, and is able to keep it alive. Ball over to Natalie Long. Long has it. She'll pass right side to Shamel. Skip pass to Audette. She'll fire a three. Front iron, can't get it to fall. Rebound into the hand of Smith. Into the front court now, Seeds all alone, lay it up and in. Ellie Seeds gets the shot to fall. 3:30 to go, 33-30. Douglas with the lead on the CNA scoreboard. Shamel trying to run a give and go with Gunhammer. Long fakes the cut, now nearly lost it. Open three, Caden Shamel need it, can't get it. Offensive rebound, Reinhardt. Now to Long, off the back of Morgan, back to Shamel. Shamel, Euro step, lay it up, can't get it to fall. Rebound goes off the hand of Smith, out of bounds. Ball back to the Lady Blazers.
A good break for the Blazers there on a couple of chances. Checking back in for the Lady Cats, Kendry Ewing. And a quick timeout here.
Matt Vega wants a timeout to draw up a play here for this one. 3:06 to go. He wants a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with him back here at 30 on KGOS.
Dependable fuel and lubrication products? Dooley Oil and Gearing has you covered. Proudly serving eastern Wyoming and western Nebraska for over a decade. Keep your equipment running strong with Power Service Extreme diesel fuel, Shell Rotella motor oils, Blue Ribbon Def, and Baldwin filters. And for your pivots, we carry drip oil, grease, and gear lubricants to keep things moving all season long. Call Travis at 308-633-2764. Dooley Oil and Gearing.
3:06 to play in the ball game. Douglas 33, Torrington 30. Lady Blazers will have the basketball after the 30-second timeout called by Matt Vega. It'll be baseline out of bounds. We'll see what Torrington has in store. Shamel looking for someone to get it into, getting close to a 5 count. Bounce pass into Long. Long stops, drives in, and we have a foul before the shot, I believe. It'll go on Douglas.
Yeah, I think they're going to get Morgan her first, and yeah, it'll be Blazer ball underneath their own basket.
Morgan picks up the foul. Shamel will look to key it in. Shamel looking for someone. She'll leave it for Reinhardt. Reinhardt dump it back down to Shamel. Leave it for Gunhammer. Can't get the shot. She just threw it at the glass, and the ball kept alive by Torrington. Long, Audette, 3 ball, missed everything. Rebound into the hand of Yost, and here come the Lady Cats. Ewing drives in and nearly tried to take a charge, did Long. They won't give it to her. Lady Cats still with the ball, and it'll get knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Shamel. Ball stays with Douglas here in the offensive end. Inbound finds Yost. Back to Kendry Ewing. Gets a screen from Smith. Now over to Rios. Rios over to Yost, left wing. Trying to drive. Now over to Smith. Smith back to Ewing. Ewing drives right side into the corner. 3-ball Kendry Ewing. Front iron, can't get it to fall, and a foul on the rebound on Douglas.
Somebody bumped into Reinhardt there.
They say it was Sarah Smith. It's her 4th.
She leads scoring for Douglas. That's big.
Long across the timeline here for Torrington. Now Shamel back to the Long. Long, dump it down low to Gunhammer. Elbow jumper, missed it. Rebound falls to Yost. Yost running the point. She'll take it across the timeline. Right side goes to Ewing. Leah Ewing between the rings, looking for something, and whistle and a timeout called on Johnson. That was about the same time. Ewing, she's good at that. She just sticks her arm out and thought maybe we'd get an offensive foul, but no such luck. 30-second timeout. We'll just keep it here, Ryan, as a 3-point lead for Douglas here in this one.
Yeah, talking about that dribble from Ewing, that's what they teach you in middle school. That's a power dribble. Keep that defender at arm's length away. But, yeah, it can be a scrappy last couple of minutes here. Just been impressed. We were kind of talking during one of the breaks earlier, Logan, that a different offense that Douglas has come out with in the second half. It's worked for them.
Yeah, they had a shift on how they were going to attack Torrington in the second half, because whatever they were doing in the first half, Torrington was ready for. And now, second half basketball, the game of adjustments. Douglas adjusted well, and that's what has them this 3-point lead here with 1:49 to play.
Yep, Douglas running a lot of motion, a lot of picks. So they have the basketball right in front of their own bench here.
Inbound goes in backcourt to Yost. Yost guarded closely by Shamel, nearly had the ball taken away, thought about the 3, dump it down low, Smith, and she's fouled. It's the old get too far under, so you jump backwards into the person that's guarding you to try to get some free throws, and she's able to there.
And Reinhardt picking up number 3 there.
First free throw for Smith, no good.
Yeah, that's the person you want to foul, though. Smith has struggled at the free throw line. Hasn't made one yet. This is her 7th.
Second one. Too strong again. Rebound into the hands of Kennedy Reinhardt. Blazers need a bucket here. Here comes Long. Long lost it. They'll say it went off of Yost. So inbound for Shamel. Looking for someone. She'll get it to Gunhammer. Back to Shamel. Tying 3. No good. Rebound to Douglas and a foul. Gunhammer just got overextended there going for the rebound. She picks up the foul, her 3rd, and we're shooting free throws.
I guess one positive thing is need a few more fouls, though, from Douglas, but if we get in a free throw shooting battle, Torrington with the advantage.
Absolutely. Talked about that earlier. Torrington 4th in 3A as a team. Douglas as a team shooting 43% as a team. As the first one, back iron, might have had a chance to roll in, didn't quite get it. Ryan, by my count, Douglas has only made 4 free throws, and it's all the same person, Kendra Ewing. Second free throw misses. Smith has her shot blocked. Another offensive board. Third chance points for Douglas. That shot from Ewing doesn't fall. Rebound, out of bounds. Last touched by Douglas. So here come the Lady Blazers. Minute 15 to go in this one-possession ball game. Gunhammer, Audette for the tie. No good. Rebound, knocked around, taken away by Seeds. Ellie Seeds with her 4th board. Yost across the timeline. Drives in, stops in the right corner, now takes it back towards the middle. Nearly fouled by Long. Look at a trap, and we have a timeout called by the Lady Cats. 53-38 is a full timeout. We will take a 30-second timeout. 33-30 in favor of Douglas. We're back here in 30 seconds.
Understand them, surprises are a part of life. I'm Ryan Young, your Torrington Edward Jones financial advisor, and I can help you get ready for whatever life throws at you. As your needs change, we can change what you need to do to help you end up where you want to be. And while there is never a good time to experience unexpected costs, we can work together to help make them feel a little less unexpected. Stop by our office on Main Street in Torrington or visit edwardjones.com to get started today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Back here in Douglas, Lady Cats with the lead, 33-30 over the Lady Blazers on your CNA scoreboard. And this is a big possession, Ryan. Torrington needs a stop bad here.
Yes, they do. Need to work on boxing out. We've talked about it all game, but Douglas so good on the offensive side getting rebounds. And as bad as they're shooting, really, both teams. You don't want any second chance points. Box them out, get that board. And it would help, too, if the Blazers can maybe force the issue, get a couple of fouls from Douglas, start shooting free throws.
Douglas still with a foul to give. They have 3 as a team here in the 4th quarter. Torrington has put Douglas in the bonus, so the Lady Cats will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. 5 on the floor for the Lady Blazers. That's Long, Shamel, Audette, Reinhardt, and Gunhammer. Rebound in backcourt. Looked like they tried to foul her, as Yost will be fouled as she goes crashing into the Bearcat bench. As Yost, slow to get up there on the other end, on the Douglas end. She will head over, and the foul, by the way, was on Natalie Long.
I think the first trip tonight for Yost at the line.
First one, back iron, no good. Douglas has been leaving that door wide open all game long, and the Lady Blazers have not been able to connect. But give credit to the Lady Cats on the defensive end, as neither team has really been great. As another offensive rebound for Leah Ewing after the second missed free throw. Pass goes to Seeds. Now the Lady Cats can just work clock, and there is a foul. Kaden Shamel picks up the foul, which will send Samantha Yost right back to the free throw line.
Just 4 of 17 are the Lady Cats.
Make it 4 of 18, as the first free throw from Yost is no good. Free throw number 2. Back iron, no good, and here comes the Lady Bearcats. Held ball, offensive rebound to the Lady Cats, as that time the Lady Blazers had a hand on it. Possession arrow going the other way, however.
That's just impressive how Douglas attacks the glass on offense.
And they were near the top, but they weren't the top in offensive rebounds, as Sarah Smith missed the shot, got her own miss, missed the second chance board. Rebound to Reinhardt. Here comes Torrington, 31 seconds to play. Long drives, right side, into the left wing. Audette for 3, too strong. Rebound right into the hands of Kendra Ewing. Ewing stops, now over to Leah Ewing. Ewing will be fouled in backcourt as Kennedy Reinhardt. Ewing was flying down the floor as tough, unfortunate there. Ewing flying down the floor. Not much Kennedy could do there.
Yeah, no, Long had got the foul on her, and then, yeah, like you said, Reinhardt just kind of standing in front of the scoring table. Wrong place, wrong time. Just smacked her. Douglas wants the technical, but I'm with you. Yeah, Kennedy, no fault on her end.
2 free throws for Leah Ewing. First one, no good.
Wonder what they'll do at practice this next week.
I think I have an idea. Free throw number 2. That one's no good either, and a rebound into the hand of Shamel, and a foul called on Douglas, and there's their foul to give with 15.9 to play. Torrington will shoot free throws next time there's a foul. Now, do you foul up 3 here if you're Douglas? Inbound goes to Shamel. She'll kick it to Long, and Long lost it out of bounds. That is the one thing that absolutely could not happen there. Ewing looking at inbound. Inbound goes to Rios. Quick foul on Emily Audette. I'll send Ellie Seeds to the line with 2.
8.9 ticks to go.
Just the first on Audette. Still 33-30. We've been here for a while. And as I said, Douglas leaving the door wide open. So they have not been able to make free throws. This one misses as well.
Yeah, Seeds at the line now 0 for 3.
Free throw number 2 for Ellie Seeds. Missed it as well. Rebound knocked around, taken away by Douglas. Pass over to Rios, looking for something, and there's the foul as Kennedy Reinhardt got knocked over for the fight for the rebound, and Kennedy Reinhardt is begging for a foul call.
Seeds will go to the line here.
Sorry, Ryan. Foul goes on Emily Audette. There's a free throw made for Douglas as Ellie Seeds gets it to fall, and that is a killer.
Probably what does it there.
That free throw misses. Rebound to Gunhammer. 3-quarter court heave for Shamel, misses, and Douglas takes the win as Torrington scores just 6 points in the 4th quarter. Douglas only scored 6 as well, but that's the equalizer. 34-30, the final here in the girls' side. Don't go too far. We'll have the post-game show for the girls, and then we'll flip right into the Torrington Trailblazers on the boys' side. We'll be back here. Boys action coming your way next. You're listening to Torrington basketball on KGOS.
This is Wade Brew, Market President with Pinnacle Bank. Pinnacle Bank has been serving the lending needs of farmers, ranchers, and commercial business owners of the Wyobraska area, where we've called home for over 100 years. Let us put our resources to work for you with local decision-making from a family-owned bank. Give us a call or visit us at www.wypinnbank.com. Pinnacle Bank, Torrington and Mitchell, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Eric's Lube Express provides fast, friendly, and convenient oil changes with no appointment needed. Located in the Cold Springs Business Park, just north of Baumgars. Simply drive up and never get out of your vehicle. They'll also accommodate your busy schedule with pickup and delivery service. Just call 307-338-2653. Oil changes made easy. Eric's Lube Express. Swing through today.
Hi, this is Brian Young, CEO of Go Goshen. Go Goshen is a nonprofit organization dedicated to fostering economic development in Goshen County since 1987. In our community, small businesses are vital, which is why Go Goshen focuses on retaining and expanding local enterprises through grants and other opportunities. We're also home to the Chamber of Commerce, Travel and Tourism, and the Main Street program. Visit gogoshen.com to learn more about how we can help you today.
Welcome back to Douglas High School as the Torrington Lady Trailblazers drop one, their second conference game of the year, in a hard-fought game against the Lady Cats from Douglas. 34-30, the final score on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. And the Blazers outscored the Lady Cats 8-5 in the first, 8-6 in the second. Lady Cats go off in the third, 17, outscoring Torrington's 8, and they tie for 6 in the fourth quarter. Lady Blazers fall to 4-4 on the year, 1-1 in conference play. Look at the end of the game scoring, always brought to you by number 34. The importance of mental health has never been more prevalent, especially when it comes to the youth in our area. Shad and the crew at number 34 have been serving our area youth for over 15 years. They're currently looking for a family care coordinator and a family support partner. Call 5320134 to learn more about employment opportunities. Again, a big thanks to Shad for covering some wrestling for us this past week. The debut of video coverage on our YouTube channel, GoCo Now. Held that coverage for Torrington and Wheatland and Douglas in a triangular this past Tuesday night. You can find that video on our YouTube channel, GoCo Now. Again, the final score, 34-30, Douglas wins. End of the game scoring, we'll look at the Lady Blazers. They were led by Cadence Shamel. 11 points on the night, and she is your Platte Valley Bank Tim Hurst player of the game. As, again, she had 11 points, went 1 of 2 from the free throw line, got 3 steals for the Lady Blazers, 5 rebounds, and the junior is your Tim Hurst Platte Valley Bank player of the game. Other scorers for the Lady Blazers, Kiana Gunhammer with 5, hit a 3-ball. Liliana Castro with a bucket. Emily Audette with 4 points off the bench. Sophia Wilson with a bucket. Natalie Long with 4. And Afton Hager with 2 points off the bench for the Lady Blazers. Again, Torrington drops one here in Douglas. 34-30 the final score on the Clark & Associates scoreboard, and we'll get set for boys action. And again, a reminder, you can catch this game on our YouTube channel, KGOS Sports, as well as hear it right here on Cinch Country KGOS. Again, the boys coming up here shortly, about 7 minutes away or so. So we'll take an extended break here, and we might come back. We'll see, try to find some scores. I think a pretty quiet night for high school basketball across the state. Try to look for a Bronco Grill House score update for you. But again, the ladies lose it 34-30 to the Lady Bearcats, and we're back with boys action right after this.
Whether you're a Wyoming Cowboy fan or a Trailblazer, Lancer, Dodger, or Cyclone, Heartland Embroidery has the apparel and accessories you need to show your school colors. Stop in the store on Main Street in Torrington and take a look for yourself. From jackets and t-shirts to everyday gear and accessories, we promise you'll find something for the whole family. With new items always coming into the store, you'll always find that perfect item to show off your school spirit. Only at Heartland Embroidery, downtown Torrington.
If you're growing your own silage, you deserve seed that pays off at the feed bunk. At J.O. Seed Co., we distribute Golden Harvest seed corn with Inogen technology built to improve feed value and help turn more of your corn acres into beef. We plant it, we feed it, and we stand behind it. For more information, call Colby at 307-575-7272. J.O. Seed Co., seed that feeds.
Golden Harvest and Inogen are registered trademarks of Syngenta. J.O. Seed Co. is an authorized reseller.
It's a plus when you know you can count on Landscaping Plus for not only your lawn and garden care around your home or office, but the plus comes in when the snow flies, as they'll take care of all that snow removal from driveways, sidewalks, and parking lots, home or business. Just give Rob a call at 532-6067 and set up all this year's snow removal from now till the last flake flies. That's Landscaping Plus, 532-6067, Torrington.
Welcome back to Douglas High School. Ryan Caith, Logan Hunter with Torrington basketball on Cinch Country. Thought we'd do a quick Bronco Grill House score update for the best burgers in town. go check out the Bronco Grill House on Main Street in Torrington. I know, Logan, you got some scores for girls, but first, as I mentioned, a quiet night for 3A basketball. Some of the matchups that you may have scores from in Class 3A. Warland at number 1 Lovell, and number 3 Powell at Cody, the Park County War. You got some scores from girls action?
I don't have any 3A girls scores for today, but I do have a couple 1A scores. We'll start Burlington and Farson Eating. Number 1 Burlington taking down Farson Eating in overtime, 46-45. And still in 1A, KC takes down Midwest 75-17. So not many scores yet, but there's quite a few games going on, but nothing updated quite yet. We'll probably have a lot more at the end of the boys game.
Yeah, we'll get those to you as they come along. If we see some updates, again, a reminder, busy day tomorrow for basketball as we'll have Torrington at home as they host the arch rivals, the Bulldogs from Wheatland, 5:30 and 7 at Willie Gym right here on Cinch Country. Then CWAC game of the week tomorrow, just one of them this week. Guernsey travels to Lingle as I believe Lingle boys trying to make it 41 in a row. So we'll see if they can do that against Guernsey tomorrow night. That game on Kerm FM 98.3. But again, coming up here in a few minutes, it's the boys action as Douglas hosts the Blazers here at Douglas High. And we'll take a quick break here, get our starting lineups rounded up for you, and take a look at those. We'll do that right after this.
Hi, this is Tanya at First State Bank in Torrington. 'Tis the season for warm scents, sharing, and gifts. At First State Bank, you can have all three. You'll receive a free gift, a 1.5-quart slow cooker, when you open a checking account. Don't you just love the smell of slow-cooked appetizers, dips, or warm holiday drinks? Share a referral with a friend. Then you'll both get a slow cooker when they open a checking account. Our way of saying thank you. First State Bank in Torrington, your first choice in banking. Division of Glacier Bank, member FDIC.
Is your living space cold and drafty during these frigid winter months? Then why not install fiberglass blow-in insulation available at Century Lumber in Torrington? It's easy to install, and Century Lumber will provide the blower for free. This winter, keep your heat in, not out. Reduce your heating bill this winter with the help of Century Lumber, Torrington.
Welcome back to Douglas High School here as the boys are about ready to get underway. Once again, the Lady Blazers fall 34-30. Glad to have you along listening on Cinch Country, KGOS 99.9 FM, 1490 AM. Also streaming live on our YouTube channel, KGOS Sports. Going to get into some starting lineups. Once again, those starting lineups are fueled by Essential Fuels in Torrington, where quality service meets competitive prices. Feeling hungry? Try one of their breakfast or lunch items made fresh, hot, and ready for you. Essential Fuels, your essential stop in Torrington. We'll go ahead and start with the visiting team on the scoreboard, that being the Torrington Trailblazers. They will look like this. The 6'2 senior, Connor Carell, leads the team in free throw percentage, shooting 67% from the line. Landry Griman, 5'11 senior, leads the team does not lead the team in scoring, but he averages 11.1 points a game, one of three players averaging double digits. Gabe Jackson, he's another guy averaging double digits. The 5'8 junior averages 12.7. Caleb Booth getting the start, back in the lineup after being out before Christmas. Glad to see him with some action here as the 6'9 senior gets the start, and the leading scorer, 17.7 points a game. It's the 6'1 junior, Julian Stromsky. Once again, that's Carell, Griman, Jackson, Booth, and Stromsky. The Blazers are coached by Jeff Ryle in his first season as head coach. Blazers are 4-3, 1-0 in 3A Southeast play. Ryan, what do the number 2 Bearcats look like?
They will look like this. They're coached by Chase Plum. As you mentioned, Logan, number 2 ranked team in the state according to the Wild Preps coaches and media poll. 8-4 on the year, 2-0 in conference play, and they'll go this way. The leading scorer averages pretty much a double-double a game. Colton Peterson, a 6'7 senior, 16.4 points a game, 9.8 rebounds a game. Number 13, Caden Kapp, a 6'3" junior, averages 9.7 a game, leads the team in three-pointers with 26 of them on the year. Number 14, Karsten Moore, a 6'1" senior. Number 15, Colin Roberts, a 6'2" senior, averages 16 points a game. There's a tie for three-pointers. He also has 26 of them along with Kapp. And then Donnie Taylor, the senior, averages 10.9 points a game. So for the Bearcats, it's Peterson, Kapp, Moore, Roberts, and Taylor as they get this gym going, Logan, to announce the starters for Douglas.
Hey, you almost got all the starters in before they turned off the lights. You got 4 out of the 5. That was pretty good.
You got to be ready.
As we mentioned this on the radio side before, but didn't mention it on the YouTube side. There's hype videos for the girls and the boys for Douglas. You don't see that. It's about the only place you see that around here is, well, at the University of Wyoming with their dedicated video department making the hype videos. But
I saw Logan. I think on Facebook. I think it was Scotts Bluff.
Okay.
And they've got a projector that goes on the court and lights up the court when they announce lineups or whatever in breaks. It's pretty neat.
Okay.
I can't remember who posted that, but you have to go look that up. Pretty cool over in Scotts Bluff, Nebraska.
It's also really interesting when they're announcing the starting lineups. There's someone here just to our left running the spotlight, and they hold a spotlight on every starter that runs out there. So quite a production here in Douglas.
Yeah, they get after it.
Might have to make some calls to Gabe Bartlett. Well, we are just about ready to get things underway. Turn the lights back on and play some high school 3A basketball. It is Booth and Peterson in the jump center circle. About ready to get things underway.
Booth at 6'9", Peterson at 6'7".
It's quite a matchup there. You don't see that too often in Wyoming, as Peterson knocks the tip all the way out of bounds. So technically Torrington wins the tip.
That'll work.
It'll be Greiman to inbound. He will get it to Jackson, who will run the point. Dump it now to Carell. Stromsky thought about the shot, back down to Carell. He'll fire up a shot, blocked away by Caden Kapp. He will knock that away and also get the board. Here comes Douglas on the other end. Taylor, skip pass, ball hits the deck once, now taken away by Torrington. Here comes Jackson, goes right at the rack, lay it up and in. Gabe Jackson, good job there on the fast break. Roberts will have it for Douglas. He'll pass right side to Moore. Karsten Moore, dump it down now to Peterson. Peterson, hook shot, bounces twice on the back iron, can't get it to fall. Rebound into the hands of Caleb Booth. Now Greiman stops, thought about the three. Now Stromsky. Stromsky fakes the three, goes right at the rack, tries to draw a foul, can't quite draw the foul. Rebound into the hand of Roberts, and here comes Douglas. We've played a minute. It's 2-0 Torrington. Bounce pass down low to Peterson. It'll go out of bounds. Last touched by Torrington, I believe.
Yeah, credit Booth with the defensive play there. Swatted that away.
Donnie Taylor will key it in. He will find Peterson. Down low to Roberts. Hook shot. His shot doesn't go. Hit off the back iron a couple of times. Rebound into the hands of Carell. He'll outlet for Jackson. Across the timeline goes Jackson. Now Greiman. Greiman to Carell, swing it around to Stromsky. Down low to Greiman. Good cut. Got caught underneath. Jackson thought about the three, didn't take it. Bounce pass to Booth. He'll fire up the 13-footer. Short. Rebound into the hands of Peterson. Peterson leaves it for Taylor. Now over to Kapp. Caden Kapp, he's picked up by Stromsky. Now back over to Taylor. Taylor left side to Kapp. Kapp, top of the key, takes one dribble, picks it up, caught on the left elbow, now finds Moore. Moore, dump it to Peterson, back over to Taylor. Taylor caught on the left wing, dump it down low to Roberts, blocked away by Booth. Who's going to grab it? It'll be Stromsky. Stromsky tracks down the rebound. Good block there by Caleb Booth. And the Blazers will slow it down.
Booth playing really well on the defensive end thus far.
Jackson passes left side to Greiman. Now back to Carell. Handed off back to Jackson. He'll take it top of the key. Left side now to Stromsky. Stromsky on the left wing gets a screen from Booth, thinks right, picks up his dribble, skip pass now to Carell. Carell letting the offense set up. Greiman fakes the cut. Now hand it back off to Greiman. Greiman off the screen from Booth, fires a three, short. Rebound hits the deck once, nearly kept alive by Torrington, but it'll go out of bounds. Ball to Douglas.
Sub in for Douglas. Tristan Wren in there along with Witten Meeks.
Douglas will go the full length of the floor as Taylor will run the point. Across the timeline goes Taylor. Roberts fakes the handoff, drives on Grime and slay it up and in. Good job there by Colin Roberts. First points of the game for Douglas, 3 minutes in. Greiman, he'll leave it for Jackson. Jackson back near the midcourt area. Now to Carell. Carell nearly got fouled. Now to Greiman. Greiman drives in, throws up the shot. High off the glass, no good. Rebound somehow finds Taylor. Taylor across the timeline, picked up by Jackson. Fakes right, goes left, stops, puts up the shot, and count the bucket, and a late foul called.
Yeah, it took him a while to blow that whistle, but they're going to get Jackson on the personal foul. His first.
First bucket for Taylor. He'll shoot one more to try to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. And one free throw is good. 5-2 Douglas on your CNA scoreboard. Jackson to Carell. Guarded closely by Meeks. Now Greiman fires a three. Good. Landry Greiman. He loves that catch and shoot. And, man, he is good at getting those to fall.
Yeah, from pretty deep, too.
Taylor over to Meeks. Now finds Tristan Wren. Wren into the corner. Roberts fakes the three. Now fires it after one dribble. Left it short. Rebound into the hands of Booth. Booth will hand it off to Carell. Looking for someone to get it to. Now Greiman. Greiman fakes right, goes left, drives in, tries to draw some contact. His layup, no good. Rebound to Peterson. Peterson to Taylor, now into the corner to Wren. Right corner pass, now back over to Taylor. Taylor finds Meeks, dump it down low to Wren. Wren back to Meeks, drives in into the corner. Roberts, he fakes, now drives, just got around his defender. Easy layup there for Colin Roberts. Jackson will have it. 3 Bearcats waiting at the scorer's table. 3:22 to go here in this first quarter. Stromsky finds Carell, skip pass to Jackson. He'll step back, 3 ball. Can't get it to fall. Offensive rebound, Booth. Kick it out, Carell. Tries to swing it around. Stromsky, open lane. Leave it for Booth. Short. Rebound knocked around. Hits the deck once and fired off at Taylor. Taylor fires it off at Stromsky, rather. Out of bounds. Last touched by Torrington.
A good job by the Blazers. Getting those offensive boards. Just need to connect on the points.
3 players in for Douglas. Braxton Spence. Landon Martinez, the junior, gets his first action, as well as Caden Kapp comes back in. Spence will have it. Into the corner goes Meeks. Drives in. Scoop layup. No good. Rebound knocked around. Taken away by Spence. Spence now to Kapp. Kapp drives in. Lay it up and good.
First points for Kapp. Now a 4-point Douglas lead.
9-5. Carell kicks it to Stromsky as Spence was completely ready for that pass. Stromsky able to keep it alive. Now Greiman, and we have a foul. Greiman tried to kick it into the corner to Gabe Jackson, and he got knocked to the ground. Chase Plum had something to say to one of the officials about something that happened there on that. Jackson inbound. They were ready for him to get it to Stromsky. Rebound knocked around, taken away by Booth. Now Stromsky will have it. He'll just fire up a 3. Can't get it to fall. Rebound volleyballed out. Still anyone's ball. Now taken away by Martinez, and we have a travel violation on Douglas.
What a wild series of events. See if the Blazers can slow things down here.
Both the boys and the girls playing just high-octane basketball here in this one. Inbound goes to Jackson, back to Greiman. Greiman will take it out back towards the middle, back over to Stromsky, finds Carell. He'll fire a three. Missed it. Rebound off the hand of Douglas.
Took him a while.
Yeah, they had to think about that a while.
Got out the virtual measurement. These Cats, they sub in a lot.
Yeah, real quick changes. Inbound goes to Greiman. Now Carell nearly had it taken away, and a foul on Douglas.
Braxton Spence going to pick one up.
Carell almost lost complete possession of that ball. Able to stay alive. Ball stays with Torrington. Inbound from Greiman will go to Jackson. Jackson looking for someone to get it to. Now Stromsky. Stromsky step back on the left wing. Picked up by Moore. Karsten Moore back into the game as Stromsky hits the deck. Ball taken away by the Bearcats. Taylor stops. Now over to Cap. He's layup no good. Offensive rebound. Peterson layup no good, but a foul.
Caleb Booth's going to pick up number 1. Both squads with 2 team fouls apiece with 91 seconds to go first quarter.
Colton Peterson gets his first to fall. Into the game, first action for Torrington, the 6'1 junior Carter Groney is into the ball game. Free throw number 2 is also good. 2 for 2 at the trip to the line for Peterson. It's 11-5 Douglas on the CNA scoreboard. Jackson drives in, loses the handle on it, able to stay with it, and a turnover. Torrington, as it was a held ball. Possession arrow favors the Bearcats.
Colin Roberts back in there, replaces Spence for Douglas.
Torrington just looks to be all out of sorts here in this first quarter, struggling to maintain possession of the basketball and trying to find the right things on the other end as Peterson goes up for the layup, but he's fouled by Caleb Booth. 2 quick ones on Caleb, and it's back to the free throw line for Colton Peterson.
Yeah, I think Torrington on the offensive end just kind of forcing the issue too much. They're a bit outmatched. I mean, minus Caleb Booth.
First free throw up and in for Peterson. Second one rattles home. Inbound goes to Jackson. Torrington going fast. Now Greiman hesitates. Picks up his dribble. Dump it down to Booth. Booth fakes the handoff. Turns, looking for someone. Finds Stromsky. 3-ball. In and out. No good. Rebound tipped by Booth. Kept alive by Greiman. Greiman fires up the 13-footer, and it's up and in.
Boy, Greiman's been outmatched. He's been playing inside, playing well. He's got 5.
Here come the Bearcats. As that ball taken away by Stromsky. Attacks the rack and a foul.
Yeah, good job by Julian. Picked the pocket of Cap and draws the foul from him. Cap's first.
Cap didn't quite agree with it, but when you lose the ball like that and you stick with Stromsky, that's going to be a foul almost every time. Free throw number 1 for Julian Stromsky. First is good.
Julian at 54% at the line on the year.
Chance to cut the lead down to 4. Second free throw, good. 38 seconds to play in the first quarter. 4-point lead for the Bearcats. Taylor picks up his dribble, leaves it for Peterson. Back to Taylor. 3-ball. Missed everything. Rebound knocked around. Who's going to grab it? Still on the deck. Taken away by Carter Groney. Douglas had it there for a second, but couldn't hold on to it. Stromsky over now to Jackson. Back to Groney. Groney to Greiman. Had the back cut. Probably wise to hold on to that ball. Booth One dribble to Stromsky. Stromsky, open three. Good. Julian Stromsky. That's his shot right there. The one dribble and fire. Half a second left, and the half-court heave from Donnie Taylor is no good, and that three was big as it cut a 4-point lead down to just one. It's Douglas 13, Torrington 12. Back here in 60 seconds for second quarter action. You're listening to Torrington Basketball on KGOS.
River Family Dentistry, it's their vision that patients have the freedom to choose a lifetime of optimum dental health. It's their mission to provide progressive excellence in dental care with the ultimate in patient comfort. Dr. Marsh, Dr. Lucas, and the staff are always striving to learn the most up-to-date information, so it's clear to see that Platte River Family Dentistry is the right choice for your dental health. They appreciate your referrals and always welcome new patients. Call Platte River Family Dentistry at 532-4448.
Running between towns for parts can cost you time you don't have. Titan Machinery Torrington, your local Case IH dealer, makes it easy with parts delivery each week to Lusk, Albin, Burns, Pine Bluffs, Chugwater, Wheatland, and Guernsey. Save time, keep your Case IH equipment running, and get the parts you need when you need them. Plus, we're open Saturdays from 8 to noon. Available for all your parts needs. Call Titan Machinery Torrington 307-532-2755 and schedule your parts delivery today.
Torrington down by just one after a big three from Julian Stromsky. Cut the lead down to one near the end of the first quarter. Torrington will start with the basketball. Chance to get the lead here in this one for the first time. Stromsky will have it right side now. Kick it into the right corner to Jackson. Bounce pass underneath the Stromsky, and he couldn't handle the pass out of bounds. Ball back to Douglas.
Yeah, it's caught too deep into the basket. Right on that baseline, Torrington throws it away.
Taylor across the timeline. He'll pass right side to Roberts, back to Taylor. Meeks, skip pass all the way to Roberts. He'll stop. Bounce pass over to Taylor. Taylor drives in all alone. Bounce pass to Robertson. Oh, back to Taylor. Catch and shoot three. Taylor, no good. Rebound knocked around. Still knocked around. Who's going to grab it? It'll be Landry Griman. Griman, good job coming away with that rebound there on that. As Stromsky outlet into the corner to Jackson. He'll take his dribble, take it back towards the middle. Torrington will set up on offense. Griman has it high right side, dump it onto the elbow to Booth. Three ball, Jackson can't get it to fall. Offensive rebound, Booth. Stromsky, couple of steps, and he lost the basketball, taken away by Tristan Ring. Rin, outlet to Taylor. Taylor drives in, lay it up and in. Donnie Taylor just got right by the defense. The fast pace from Douglas is a lot. As a three ball from Landry Griman can't go. Might have got hit, but no whistle, and the rebound into the hands of Douglas. Here's Roberts, jab step into the corner to Taylor. Dump it down to Ring. Rin back over, check that. That's Meeks. Meeks stops over to Rin, wide open for three. Too strong. Rebound taken away by Stromsky. Stromsky lost it. Knocked away by Douglas. And ball will stay with Torrington.
More subs in for the Cats. They play a lot of them. Carell also in there for the Blazers. He'll replace Groene.
Just quick line changes. Griman inbound to Jackson, back to Griman. Skip it to Stromsky, finds Booth. He'll fire a mid-range. Can't quite get it to fall. Rebound finds Taylor. Taylor, guarded by Griman, tries to draw some contact. Can't quite. Rebound as bounce pass to Max Moore. First action for him. Lay it up and in. Max Moore, there's the first points of, check that, fourth points of the second quarter. 17-12 on your CNA scoreboard. Bearcats with the lead. Stromsky drives in. He gets bumped out of bounds, and a foul called on Douglas.
That's going to be Max Moore that just came off the bench, picks up a quick one.
First foul of the quarter for either team. 5:39 to play in the first half. Open three, Gabe Jackson. Back iron, no good. Rebound into the hands of no one as a foul call on the rebound.
I think they said it hit the cable.
Okay,
the
hit
ref
the cable.
was pointing
Okay.
up.
I thought he was pointing at Caleb Booth, saying that's a foul. Don't need him to pick up another foul. He's got 2 already.
Yeah, that's good. We'll take it.
Taylor has it. He'll pass left side to Roberts. Back over to Taylor. Cap fires a 3 for Douglas. Tries to flop for a call. No such luck. Rebound hits the deck once. Taken away by Greiman. Greiman fakes right, goes left. Throws up the free throw line jumper. Rebound out of bounds. Last touched by Douglas. Colton Peterson checks back in. That's a matchup call by Coach Plum. And inbound off the hand of Stromsky, out of bounds. He's getting frustrated with himself because that's twice now where he's gotten a pass and just couldn't hold on to it.
Yeah, uncharacteristic of Julian. Has given it away a couple of times.
Taylor across the timeline. Goes left side into the corner. Roberts fakes the 3. Good closeout there by Correll. Roberts just fires a pass to Taylor. It was a lazy pass, underhand. Somehow got it to half court. Taylor, hop step, might have walked with it. Now here comes Roberts. Drives in, lay it up, no good. Rebound into the hands of Correll, and a foul called.
Yeah, Correll skying up for that board and then gets fouled by Spence, his second team foul of the quarter for the Cats.
4 fouls as a team for Douglas. Throughout the entire game. Correll has it, now Greiman. Booth, back over to Stromsky. Stromsky left wing, stops, leaves it for Greiman. Greiman, back to Booth, hand it back to Greiman. He'll fire a 3, can't quite get it to fall. Rebound falls to Caden Cap. You know, the looks for Torrington that they have gotten as Roberts gets himself into all kinds of trouble, throws up a floater, no good, and rebound finds Braxton Spence. He will go up and gets the call. 2 free throws for Braxton Spence. Foul belongs to Connor Correll as the first free throw from Spence is no good.
Yeah, just to finish your thought there, Logan, I think Torrington with some good looks, especially beyond the arc, and just can't connect tonight.
And that's what I was getting ready to say, was just that Torrington Braxton Spence, that shot just died on the back of the rim and just rolled right in. But yeah, as we were trying to say, the looks from Torrington haven't been bad. Just cannot get the shot to fall. Good back cut. Stromsky lay it up and in.
There's a good one.
He got lost behind the defense as we have whistles and a timeout called by Chase Plum, as he is not happy with Colin Roberts, as I think he's the one that allowed that to happen. 30-second timeout. 18-14 to go. We're back in 30 on KGOS.
Here's to our local small business owners and everything you do to help your business succeed. State Farm agent Mike Rafferty knows what it takes because he runs a small business too. So get your insurance with an agent that gets you. Call Lisa, Jenny, or Caitlin at 307-532-3218 to find a plan that works best for you and your business. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Back here in Douglas, 18-14 in favor of the Bearcats. 3:58 to go here in the second quarter. Inbound will find Taylor. Douglas will have it. Stromsky tries to fly in for the double team. Dump it down low now to Wren. Wren taken past the pass, taken away by Greiman. Good steal there by Greiman. Douglas tried to go fast, and Torrington able to keep up with them there on that possession. Correll finds Jackson. Now Correll. Correll kicks it to Greiman. Stops at the right elbow. Lob it up for Booth. Booth throws up the shot. I think that went about a foot forward into the hands of Douglas. Douglas with the ball. Get it down low to Peterson. Peterson spins on Booth. Lay it up. Too strong. Rebound will go off the hand of Douglas. Ball goes back to Torrington.
Yeah, I think a good break there. I thought it was off of Julian, but we'll take it. Torrington needs a bucket here.
Yeah. Just like the girls' game, no one seems like they can get the lid off the basket, especially Torrington. Stromsky has it. He'll pass left side to Greiman. Tried to get it to Groney. I think Roberts got a hand on that ball, and a turnover on Torrington. Meeks picks up his dribble. He'll kick it to Roberts. Roberts drives in, gets stuck in the lane. Now to Taylor. Taylor drives in, hop, step. Kick it out, Taylor. Step back three. Good. Colin Roberts, just the quick step back. Torrington trying to answer on the other end. Gabe Jackson can't get it to fall. Rebound to Roberts, and now here comes Douglas. This is a big possession here for Douglas. Taylor, check that Meeks. Heat check, heat check Roberts. Rebound knocked around, taken away by Groney. Shot no good by the Bearcats. Correll will pass to Jackson. Now finds Stromsky, catch and shoot three. Good, Julian Stromsky. That's the shot they've been throwing up all game long. They can shoot that, it just hasn't been able to fall. And it's been the story of this game so far. Cap drives, and we have an offensive foul.
Yeah, what a hustle play by Groney getting in position there.
Carter Groney stepping up. Great job there, as you said, Ryan. Man, second foul on Caden Cap. Ball back to Torrington. Need a bucket here.
Fun to watch Carter get in that ball game. He will come in, get some boards for you, works hard inside. Showed some hustle there, setting up for the charge.
Quick three from Greiman on the other end is no good. Rebound into the hands of Douglas. Here comes Taylor. His floater, no good, but a foul.
They're going to get Carter here on the personal. Maybe not. Maybe Stromsky with his first.
Looks like they hit Stromsky with it. Break for the Blazers. 2 free throws for the Bearcats, in and out and back in as Donnie Taylor hits his first free throw.
Taylor with 6 so far.
Looking to make it 7. Can't, as the free throw is short. Rebound into the hands of Groney. Groney will leave it for Jackson. Jackson will run the point. Across the timeline goes Gabe. Swing it now to Stromsky. Underneath to Groney. Lay it up, and he's fouled. Groney they kind of lost Groney standing there underneath the basket, back from the basket. Great pass and great job to draw contact there.
That was kind of hidden right behind the block. See if he can connect on some free shots here.
He does. He hits the first. Max Moore picked up the foul for Douglas, his second. Team's fourth, so Torrington will be shooting free throws for the rest of the quarter. Second free throw from Groney is up and in. His first couple of points in this one. Taylor has it for Douglas. He'll pass left side to Roberts. Roberts now back over to Robinson. Meeks clapping for the open three. You knew he was going to take that shot as soon as he got the basketball. Missed the three ball. Rebound Stromsky. Here comes Torrington. 3 ball here, and the ball game's tied. Stromsky has it. He'll drive in. Fires a mid-range shot. In and out. No good. Rebound off the glass to Greiman. Stromsky had his foot on the sideline. Turnover Torrington.
Yeah, tough break for the Blazers. A good look for Julian. Had that shot surrounded.
Yeah, unlucky there on that shot. It looked like it was going down. It was halfway down and just came right back up. Unfortunate there. Can't quite get the lead. Can't get the game down to a bucket, to a point. Roberts has it for Douglas. He'll pass right side to Moore. Into the corner to Meeks. Meeks back over to Moore. Underneath to Robinson. Into the corner, Meeks. 3 ball, too strong. Rebound to Greiman. Landry Greiman with another board in this one. He's running the point. He'll take it across the timeline. Blazers slowing it down with 30 to play. Jackson gets it to Booth. Underneath to Groney. He's fouled, and he'll shoot 2.
That good awareness there from Carter. Saw that defender coming, went with the up fake. Then goes up and draws contact.
Little high-low look here from Jeff Ryle's side, and just great job. They keep losing Groney underneath there, and this is twice now that he's been able to get some free throws out of that. First free throw's too strong. Can't get it to full.
Hasn't shot many throughout the year, but pretty good at the line, 67%.
Coming into this one, Groney was 6 of 9 from the stripe coming into tonight's ball game as the second free throw for him falls, so make him 3 for 4 tonight. Caleb Booth will go out. Don't want him to get a third foul. As the second free throw is good, 22-20. Douglas with the lead. Roberts passes right side, now over to Taylor. Taylor back to Meeks. Skip pass to Roberts. Roberts underneath to Robinson. Now Meeks. Meeks drives in. Ball on the deck. Who's going to grab it? Roberts throws up the shot. It goes off the clock and in. Yeah, no, it went off of the clock. It went off the clock on the basket and went in. That's a great call to not count that shot, and I swear I'm not looking at it through maroon and silver eyes.
Nope, you were right. Yeah, it went right off that newly installed shot clock. Good break for the Blazers going into halftime.
So that shot will not count. 22-20 the score as halftime here for the boys' side. We'll take a break, and halftime stats will come your way next. You're listening to Torrington Basketball on KGOS.
Hear that? Does it make you thirsty? Torrington Beverage supplies Pepsi and Gatorade products to the grocery stores, most of the convenience stores, bars, and restaurants in Goshen, Platte, and Niobrara counties. They are a local business that supports our youth in school activities, 4-H, and FFA. If you would like Pepsi products at your business or at your next function, give them a call at 307-532-5828. Hope you get your Pepsi thirst on.
Torrington Vision Source is a proud radio sponsor of area athletes and the Wyoming Cowboys. We're your one source for your family's eye care needs. Eye exams, full-service optical, contact lenses, eye diseases and injuries, surgical co-management. We use the latest in technology, not only in diagnosing your problem, but also in the products to fix it. Our helpful and friendly staff is just a phone call or click away. 532-4114 or TorringtonVisionSource.com or like us on Facebook. Torrington Vision Source. Doctors Grant and Linda Jones, East M Street in Torrington.
Why pay fees when you can earn rewards for free? With Platte Valley Bank Rewards Credit Card, you'll rack up points without an annual fee. Every purchase gets you closer to cash back, or even your next vacation. Start earning today with the card that gives you more. Apply now at pvbank.com and start banking your rewards. Platte Valley Bank, you belong here.
You can count on Platte Valley Bank. Community banking for you.
Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC.
It's Truck Month. Start the new year with serious savings. This is Al Maloney, General Manager at Transwest Ford. We are clearing out remaining 2025 F-150 Ranger Mavericks. Looking for an SUV? Save big with 2025 Bronco and Bronco Sport. Get top dollar with a fast, no-hassle trade evaluation. Call our sales team at 308-635-3701 or visit us online at twford.com. Drive just a little, save a lot at Transwest Ford.
Ty's Pit Stop in Lingle is your one-stop shop before you head out for the weekend. The coffee is always on, along with fresh brewed teas. Breakfast includes fresh donuts daily and biscuits and gravy. For lunch, try their pork tamales, beef and bean burritos, fire-grilled chicken burritos, pulled pork sandwiches, homemade pizzas, and fresh homemade cabbage burgers every Thursday and Friday. We'll see you at Ty's Pit Stop on the corner in Lingle.
If you're looking for a rotor or windshield wiper motor, yeah, you'll find it at CarQuest.
Take advantage of Valley Motors' annual pre-order filter sale with discounts up to 40% off. Taking orders now through February 14th. Get filters for your cars, trucks, tractors, and heavy equipment. Not sure what filters you need? Bring a list of your equipment and we can help. Valley Motor Supplies pre-order filter sale. Order now.
Yeah, you'll find it at CarQuest.
Our producers know that running a successful operation these days requires having reliable service and quality products. That's why you know you can trust the knowledgeable people at Westco to provide you sound agronomic advice, aerial application, bulk fuel, lubricants, propane, tires, and other essentials to keep your operation running smoothly. Our priority is helping you succeed. Call or visit your nearest Westco location today. Westco. Service, solutions, success.
Westco's your best value through and through.
Back here in Douglas, 22-20 in favor of the Bearcats at the end of the first half. Both teams, especially the Blazers. Blazers, the story of the first half was they had good looks. They just couldn't get them to fall. And Douglas, sort of the same. They were just getting themselves sped up, kept losing the ball. They also couldn't get shots to fall. So it'll be interesting to see what both coaches have in store in the second half. But with that, we'll give you some halftime stats. We'll let you know that halftime stats are brought to you by North Platte Physical Therapy. North Platte Physical Therapy is committed to keeping you at the top of your game on and off the court. Marty and her crew are on the ball and ready to help you figure out what ails you and how to get back to your best. North Platte Physical Therapy, where we provide quality professional care with a family-friendly atmosphere and always flexibility. Please stop by at 1301 East M Street or call 532-5355. What do we got, Ryan?
Well, we've got Julian Stromsky leading the way for everybody. Julian with 10 points in that first half, hit a couple of threes. Also went 2 of 2 at the free throw line. Other scores for the Blazers, Landry Griman with 5. He also added 5 rebounds to that tally. Landry with the 3 ball as well. Gabe Jackson with a bucket, and Carter Groney with 3 points, went 3 of 4 at the line. The Trailblazers, total free throws as a team, 5 of 6. So pretty good free throw shooting for the Blazers in that first half. For the Bearcats, pretty balanced. They've got Colton Peterson with 6 and Donnie Taylor with 6. Taylor was 2 of 3 at the line. Peterson 4 of 4. Braxton Spence with a point from the free throw line. Caden Kapp with a bucket. And Max Moore with 2 points. The Bearcats 3 of 5 as a team from the free throw line. And I'm with you, Logan. We talked about it during that first half. Blazers getting some shots, and I think the shots that they want, just got to keep shooting. They'll go eventually.
Yeah, that's the hope anyway. Yeah, it's been a tough ride for Torrington in that first half. Stromsky had a couple of those good threes. Griman hit 1, but the guys that you would expect to be able to hit those shots, just not getting them to fall. We'll see if it's better fortune. You know, they say water always finds its level. We'll see if it finds its level in the second half.
Yeah, see if the Blazers can get things going again. Should remind people we're trying to find some scores for a Bronco Grillhouse score update during this halftime show. Didn't find any new ones for you, but we can look at the schedule coming up these next few days. A busy night tomorrow as we'll have Torrington basketball again at home. They'll have the Wheatland Bulldogs in Willie Gym at 5:30 and 7. Those games right here on Cinch Country KGOS along with our YouTube channel KGOS Sports. And then Guernsey travels to Lingle to take on the Doggers. Again, the Dogger boys looking for their 41st win in a row. Those games start at 5:30 and 7 on 98.3 FM. Then Saturday, the Pokes host San Jose State, 2 o'clock tip. And pregame at 1:30 on Kerm FM. Unfortunately, no Bronco game as Westwood won. And KOA, the only station able to cover that one, so we won't be able to have that one for you. That should be a good one. Interesting with Stidham starting.
Absolutely, yeah. I watched the Broncos and the Bills game, and heartbroken for Josh Allen, but sure, a lot of people around the state still happy that the Broncos are in it and battling, and man, Broncos, Patriots. I mean, that's a storied rivalry there. I mean, all of those, especially when Peyton Manning got to Denver. There's a lot of history there in that battle.
Oh yeah, and Patriots struggle in the postseason at Mile High, and I don't know. I think a pretty good matchup, even if you have Stidham. You remember the 2017 Eagles, Nick Foles.
Yeah,
Backup
absolutely.
Quarterback took him to the bowl, so we'll see if they can do it.
hey, who knows? A lot could happen there in the world of the NFL. Got about a minute 40 to go, 22-20 before we get going here in the second half. I think we'll go ahead and take about a 60-second break or so and then be right back with second half action here in Douglas. You're listening to Torrington Basketball on KGOS.
Cowboys State, we all know that oil and gas play a pivotal role in our Wyoming way of life. Western Proppants in Yoder is proud to provide high-quality frac sand for the oil and gas community. In fact, they're the only in-basin source for high-quality frac sand in southeastern Wyoming. Learn more at westernproppants.com and check out the careers page for job opportunities. Western Proppants, located in Yoder, Wyoming.
Grant Curry with Farm Bureau Financial Services is committed to helping you prepare for the unexpected. Farm Bureau, the #1 insurer of farm and ranch in Wyoming. They have a wide variety of insurance and financial services. He can help you understand your needs and provide the right coverage for you specifically. Visit him at the Torrington location, 1919 East A, or in Lusk at 208 West Griffith. Grant Curry, your local agent with Farm Bureau Financial Services.
At Points West Community Bank, we know that agriculture is more than a business. It is a way of life. With over 94 years of experience in serving Goshen County, we understand and value the ways of our local farmers and ranchers. Through the quality of banking services and lending relationships, we take the time to know our customer and learn their operation firsthand. Stop in today to meet with our friendly and experienced lending staff to discuss your agricultural business needs. We look forward to seeing you. Points West Community Bank, a new direction in banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Back here, Bearcat Gym. Douglas with a 22-20 lead on Torrington as we begin the second half. The Bearcats will begin with the basketball as we have 16 final minutes to play in this one. Student section stands up, and we are ready to go in the second half. Inbound will go to Donnie Taylor. He'll pass right side now to Roberts. Roberts to Cap. Skip pass into the corner. Roberts, 3-ball, good. That was a great off-ball screen there by Colton Peterson to free Roberts up for that screen. Great play there drawn up by Douglas out of the half. Jackson on the other end. Left side over to Correll. Good back cut, Stromsky. Stromsky tries to create separation. Gets it all the way to the corner. Correll, open three. Too strong. Rebound into the hands of Moore. Moore will outlet to Taylor. Taylor stops, tries to draw some contact. Good stop by Greiman. Here come the Blazers, and as Greiman will pull it out and set up on offense for Torrington. Jackson running the point. Torrington trying to run their play. Greiman stops, throws up the shot, blocked away by Peterson. Taken away by Douglas. Bounce pass, taken away by Torrington. Both teams having a struggle holding on to the basketball in the first minute of this one. Greiman tries to bank it off the glass, can't get it to fall, and a rebound into the hands of Booth. Held ball, possession arrow favors Torrington. (25-20) the score. Douglas with the lead on your CNA scoreboard. Greiman to Jackson. Fakes the three. Drives right. Stops. Handed off to Correll. Correll dump it down to Booth. Peterson was ready for it, but Booth able to steal it back. Not quite. Wren will have it now for Douglas. Here's Robert. Steps. Open three. Wren. Good. Tristan Wren drops the three. His first points of the ball game. And Douglas all of a sudden has an 8-point lead, looking for more. Here's Stromsky for Torrington. He fakes left, goes right, stops on the right elbow, fires the free throw line jumper, gets the friendly roll. Needed that in a bad way if you're Torrington. Go ahead, Ryan.
Good move by Stromsky. Highly contested there on that shot.
Moore throws up the shot. He is off balance. Here comes Wren crashing in for the board. Cap with the 3-ball. In and out, no good. Rebound, offensive board to Douglas. Here comes Cap again. Can't get it to fall. Can get it to fall. The floater is good. Leads up to 8 for Douglas.
And Douglas coming out hot here in the second half.
Stromsky dumps it down low to Booth. Booth picked up by Peterson, picks up his dribble, back to Stromsky. Stromsky gets a screen from Booth, step back, fires a three, short, rebound, taken away by Cap. Cap, running the point himself, dump it down low to Peterson. Peterson can't handle it, steps on the baseline, out of bounds, ball back to Torrington. Well, first 3 minutes, definitely advantage Douglas. They came out knowing exactly what they wanted to do and have executed more or less perfectly as Gabe Jackson behind the back dribble, nearly lost it to the backcourt, able to keep it alive. Griman fakes the three, drives in, stops at the right elbow, dump it down to Booth. Booth throws up the shot. He's fouled, and 2 free throws will come up for Caleb Booth.
A good give there by Griman and deep to Booth. It'll be the first trip to the line for Caleb.
Colton Peterson whistled with the foul. Free throw number 1 from Booth is short, no good. Carter Groney checking back in for Torrington. And Donnie Taylor and Witten Meeks back in for Douglas. Second free throw also short. Rebound taken away by Colin Roberts. 0 for 2 for Booth at the free throw line. Roberts will pass it to Meeks. Meeks picks up his dribble, back over to Roberts. Stops, thought about the free throw line jumper. Now here's Taylor for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound, foul on the rebound as Peterson threw his hand down, but no, they'll get Tristan Wren with the foul. Wren hit with the foul and say he slapped him in the head. Ball back to Torrington.
That came down on Groney as he was fighting for the rebound.
Griman passes into the front court to Stromsky. He'll drive in, free lane to the hoop. Can't get the layup to fall. Tries to grab his own miss, but the ball's taken away by Witten Meeks, and a foul called on Julian Stromsky.
Yeah, frustration foul on Julian. That's a drive that he should have connected on.
And he knows he should have had that one as well. Meeks will get the inbound for Douglas. He'll take it across the timeline, stops, leave it for Taylor. Now Wren. Wren back towards the middle. Give it to Peterson, swing it around to Roberts. Roberts picks up his dribble, nearly had the pass taken away. Here comes Taylor, and a charge. There he is again, Carter Groney taking the charge, and it's an offensive foul and a turnover on Douglas.
Yeah, he was in the right place there, saw that momentum coming to him and got set up just in time.
Donnie Taylor whistled for the foul, his first, as we are halfway done here with this third quarter. Inbound pass into the front court goes to Stromsky. Jackson, open three, too strong. Rebound to Roberts. Taylor running the point, stops, drives in, just goes right at the rack, lay it up, no good. Rebound into the hands of Carter Groney. Tried to draw some contact there, couldn't quite get it. Here's Stromsky, gets caught, kick it out to Griman, head fake, drive in, no look pass. Stromsky, open corner three, no good. Rebound taken away by Roberts. Roberts across the timeline, he'll stop, drive in, bump, lay it up, count the bucket and a foul.
That foul going to go on Landry Griman there as he bumped into him.
They've been trying that the past couple of possessions now to try to drive in and draw the contact as Chase Plum decides he wants a timeout. Looks like it'll be a full timeout taken by the Bearcats. 32-22 on your CNA scoreboard. Douglas with the lead. 3:22 to play. Back here in a minute on KGOS.
For expert urologic care in your community, Dr. Matthew Rutman, board-certified urologist at Banner Health Torrington, specializes in comprehensive urologic and pelvic health, treating everything from bladder issues and kidney stones to pelvic pain and prostate issues. Dr. Rutman provides personalized, compassionate care right here in your community. Call Banner Health Torrington at 307-532-8758. Banner Health, making healthcare easier so life can be better.
Bear Mountain Beef is your go-to for all of your USDA beef, hog, lamb, and goat processing. Located in Hot Springs, they're the premier USDA processor in the area. Give them a call today to book your next appointment, 307-338-2751, or visit their website, bearmountainbeef.com. 338-2751. Bear Mountain Beef, a cut above the rest.
Back here in Douglas, 10-point lead for the Bearcats, looking to make it 11 as Colin Roberts, after his layup, looking to complete the three-point play. No such luck as it's taken away by Landry Greiman. Glad to have you along, however you're listening, wherever you're listening, on 1490 AM KGOS, also 99.9 FM, as Gabe Jackson throws the ball out of bounds. Turnover at Torrington. Also streaming on our YouTube channel, KGOS Sports. Also on the GoCoNow.com website. Just go to the high school schedule and find the KGOS radio link, and you can listen there as well on the World Wide Web. As Donnie Taylor drives in, can't get his shot to fall. Rebound taken away by Greiman. Greiman loses it, and Donnie Taylor gets the layup he should have had. Greiman almost got trapped at the quarter. One dribble, Booth. Back to Greiman. Greiman looking for someone, just throws it right off the face of Braxton Spence, and oh boy. Donnie Taylor gets into the face of Landry Greiman. Here comes Connor Carell, and both teams have to be separated.
There are going to be some consequences here.
Greiman and Landon Martinez now going back and forth as Chase Plum's across the half-court line. Oh, boy.
Yeah, just something you don't want to see in a high school basketball game.
Now, there's no way that they're going to think this is intentional, right? There's no way Landry meant to throw it off of his face.
Yeah, and I think that's all it was, just unfortunate the way it happened. So they'll get a couple here on each squad, I believe.
So my guess here is going to be a technical foul on Landry Greiman, and then also probably Donnie Taylor, because he was the one who got into the face of Landry. So dual technical fouls, so I guess we won't shoot free throws for either of them since it was one on each team. Making sure the book is good.
I don't see that every day.
No, you do not. Never did hear who the technical fouls were on. As a pass from Roberts, off the hand of Jackson, taken away by Greiman. Into the corner, three ball. Jackson can't get it to fall too strong. Rebound taken away by Spence. Here comes Spence, lay it up, no good. Rebound taken away by Roberts. Second chance points for Douglas and a foul.
Yeah, it might be Caleb Booth here. Could be on one of two Blazers. See who they give it to. Now they will give it to Carell.
Second foul on Connor Carell, as Colin Roberts will go to the line with two. First one short.
Carter Groney back in as Greiman comes out.
He'll have another, Will Roberts, as quickly off the bench comes Tristan Wren. Out will go Landon Martinez. Second free throw is good for Roberts. Jackson will get the inbound. 2:15 to play here in the third quarter. Pass from Groney taken away by Douglas. Here comes Peterson, looks for dunk, but a foul called on Caleb Booth. Good job by Booth to get back and knock that ball away. Just kind of the unfortunate circumstance there of that play. Caleb Booth picks up his third foul.
Yeah, not a bad foul either, though, because like you said, Peterson was looking for the dunk all the way.
He had it like he was going to slam it down as the first free throw from Peterson up and in. He's got 5 points all from the stripe in this one. Make it 6. Sub in for the Blazers, first action, Hayden Barth comes in. Tell you what, he was watching a little bit. He was lighting it up in the JV game.
Yeah, been a good player. A lot of improvement, and has seen some time, more and more time as we get on into the season here.
Bounce pass left side from Jackson to Barth. Now the pass taken away by Douglas. Spence across the timeline, drives in, stops, looking for someone to get it to. Pass across the court, off the hand of Correll, into the hands of Wren. Wren stops, dumps it down low to Roberts, lay it up, blew the layup, rebound to Carter Groney. Here's Stromsky. Stops on the right wing, steps back, now drives in, just throws up the floater, can't get it to roll home, and the rebound into the hands of Tristan Wren. Here comes Roberts. He'll stop, kick it out. Wren thought about the three, might have walked with it. Into the corner, Roberts. He'll fire a three, and that's good.
Third three of the night for Colin Roberts.
He has been the scorer of this ball game for Douglas, definitely. Stromsky will fire a three. His three ball short. Rebound on the deck once. Taken away by Douglas. Here's Cap. He goes up, gets the layup to fall. Fire drill now for Torrington as this is getting out of hand fast. Stromsky now to Correll. Correll, right side, skip pass to Jackson. Open three for Barth, and a timeout called by Jeff Ryle. He wants a full timeout. We'll take it with him. 52.2 to play. It's Douglas 42, Torrington 22. We'll take a break. You're listening to Torrington Basketball on KGOS.
Don't miss community weekends at Blow Dorns in Torrington. Every Saturday and Sunday from now until the end of February, get 15% off everything in store. That's right, 15% off everything. All you have to do is enroll as a Do It Best Rewards member. Not a member yet? Sign up is easy at Blow Dorns. Community weekends at Blow Dorns in Torrington. 15% off everything until the end of February. We'll see you Saturday.
Attention cattlemen, the 34th annual Doug Booth Family Angus Bull Sale will be held January 26th at Torrington Livestock Market, starting with lunch at 11:30 and sale time is at 1 o'clock. This year's offering includes 90 yearling pap and performance-tested bulls. Most bulls are sired by breed-leading AI sires and are suitable for use on heifers. All bulls have been DNA tested for more enhanced DPDs for more accuracy. Viewing and buying is available on DV Auctions. Hope to see you in Torrington on January 26th.
52.2 to play here in the third quarter. Douglas with a 20-point lead on the Blazers, 42-22. Jackson gets the inbound. He'll find Correll. Correll trapped in the corner, tries to step through and a foul. Braxton Spence whistled for the foul. And that's the fifth foul on Douglas. So it'll be two free throws coming the way here at Connor Correll.
Correll is 67% free throw shooter on the year.
First free throw, too strong. Back iron, no good. Sub into the game for Douglas. Karsten Moore will check back in. Also back in, Colin Roberts. Free throw, number 2 for Correll. Missed it. Rebound. Taken away by Booth somehow. Hey, look what I found. Here's Griman. Kick it out to Stromsky. Fakes the three. Skips it over to Correll. Now high post to Booth, and everyone was ready for that pass. Roberts took it away, looking for Griman on the back cut. Roberts nearly threw the ball away. Finds Cap. Cap, dump it down to Peterson, and he walked with it.
Yeah, missed opportunity there for the Cats. He was wide open.
Took a couple of hops. I think he was trying to decide whether or not he wanted to dunk it. And he is taken out of the game for that one by Coach Plum. Jackson leaves it for Correll. Skip pass to Stromsky. He's open. He'll take it short. Rebound, run down. Looked like it went off of Douglas. It stays in bounds. Taken away by the Bearcats. Here comes Taylor. He's looking to go coast to coast, and blocking foul called on Correll. And Correll's down holding his knee. I think both him and Witten Meeks bumped knees.
Yeah, Correll calling for a sub immediately. Hopefully just kind of a dead leg. It's got smacked in the knee, I believe.
Bumping knees hurts bad. Carter Groney will come in for him.
Yeah, to see if he can walk it off on the bench here.
athletic trainer for Douglas, over to check him out, make sure it's nothing serious. First free throw for Meeks is short. .7 to play here in the third quarter. Free throw number 2 from Meeks is up and in and out, no good. Rebound knocked around, somehow finds Caden Cap. He turns around, his shot's no good. Rebound run down, out of bounds, off of Torrington. So sideline out of bounds. Get your 2 best offensive players in. Colin Roberts and Colton Peterson back in. It'll be Meeks to key it in. Looking for something. Dump it to Peterson. Take it away by Stromsky. Greiman, good if it goes. No good. Half-court heave from Greiman does not fall, and that brings us to the end of the third quarter. It's Douglas 42, Torrington 22. Final 8 coming your way next. Fourth and final on KGOS.
I've always wanted to live there. Been driving around looking for that perfect house? I just don't see anything I like. Do you? Wait, I know. Remember that house we went to that one night with the lights I liked from that movie we went to on our first date? Looking for a house shouldn't be frustrating or a scavenger hunt. Let me help you. Jackie Van Mark, Century 21 Valley Realty, your home matchmaker. Call us today, 532-2110.
Specializing in custom cattle feeding, Dinklage Feed Yards features old-fashioned reliability and commitment to create better feeding and marketing opportunities. Dinklage ranks as the top choice of progressive cattle feeders throughout the country, and our financing department offers a prompt, convenient, and competitive response to our customers' cattle or feed financing needs. So make Dinklage Feed Yards a part of your team and allow us to maximize your profits. Dinklage Feed Yards, East Highway 26 in Torrington.
Back here at Douglas, 8 more minutes to go here in this one as Douglas holds on to the 20-point lead, 42-22. As Douglas will start with the basketball. It is Donnie Taylor. He'll hand it off to Cap, now over to Peterson. Peterson finds Roberts, dump it down low to Cap. Cap guarded by Groney, turns around, shot short, rebound off the hands of Peterson, ball back to Torrington. Yeah, I wanted to hit on this in the pregame, but there was not much of a pregame nature with these types of broadcasts. This was 2 teams. Douglas on a 5-game winning streak as Greiman throws the basketball away. Douglas has won 5 straight. Torrington came into this after starting 0-3, won 4 straight, 2 solid winning streaks. Great chance to get momentum, and Douglas took great advantage of that tonight.
Yeah, they did. No, I was impressed, though, with what we saw in the first half, at least with Torrington. You know, I mentioned that on the broadcast last week. I think Torrington really meshing now, and they did in the first half, but it's just kind of been too little too late here in the second.
Caden Cap tried a 3 on the other end. Here comes Gabe Jackson as he buries a 3. Needed that as lead down to 17, and an offensive foul going to be called on Douglas. I believe this is going to go, this will go on Donnie Taylor. 3rd foul for him. So we've played a minute, 42-25 on your CNA scoreboard. Bearcats with the lead. Stromsky, high post to Booth, try to dump it down low to Groney. Groney has the pass taken away by Cap. Cap tried to dump it over to Peterson. Peterson skip past top of the key to Moore. Pass nearly taken away by Torrington. Moore keeps it alive. Poked away by Booth. Taken away by Peterson. Peterson trying to back down Booth. Step through. Left-handed layup. No good. Rebound Caleb Booth. Here's Stromsky. He wanted to stop and fire. I felt it there. Stromsky for Booth. Free throw line jumper. In and out. Just rimmed out. And a held ball. Possession arrow favors the Blazer. Good job by Carter Groney to fly in and force that held ball.
I got in position there, was battling for it with Roberts. Blazer ball under their own hoop here.
Jackson will inbound. Inbound finds Greiman. Thought about the 3. Takes the 3. Too strong. Offensive board. Groney. Put it back up. No second chance points. Rebound taken away by Cap. Oh, man. That would have been great. Taylor stops in the lane. Now over to Moore. Moore, leave it for Cap. He's open for 3. Missed it left. Rebound tapped up by Peterson. He gets his own miss. Reverse layup's no good either. And Booth will have the rebound and a foul called on Douglas. Colin Roberts whistled for the foul. His second.
Douglas with 2 team fouls, Torrington none.
Griman across the timeline, gets a screen from Stromsky. Stromsky got caught on the screen, and it's thrown away by Torrington. Booth looked like he tried to foul Moore. Got the layup to go anyway. Stromsky drives. Left side for Torrington, lost the basketball, taken away by Douglas. Here comes Cap. Cap had it poked away from behind by Griman. It'll go out of bounds, ball stays with Douglas. .5:34 to go in the ball game, 44-25. Douglas with the lead on your C&A scoreboard. Here's Taylor, drives in, layup, no good. Rebound taken away by Jackson. Jackson nearly traveled with it, and he did.
Had a guy open streaking down the court on the far side. Then he wasn't open, so he had to readjust and drug his pivot foot.
And Jeff Ryle wants a timeout. He wants a full timeout. We'll take it with him. 5:26 to go here in the ballgame. Douglas 44, Torrington 25. Back here in 60 seconds on KGOS.
Fuel and lubrication products? Dooley Oil and Gearing has you covered. Proudly serving eastern Wyoming and western Nebraska for over a decade. Keep your equipment running strong with Power Service Extreme diesel fuel, Shell Rotella motor oils, Blue Ribbon Def, and Baldwin filters. And for your pivots, we carry drip oil, grease, and gear lubricants to keep things moving all season long. Call Travis at 308-633-2764. Dooley Oil and Gearing.
Whether you love them or can't stand them, surprises are a part of life. I'm Ryan Young, your Torrington Edward Jones financial advisor, and I can help you get ready for whatever life throws at you. As your needs change, we can change what you need to do to help you end up where you want to be. And while there is never a good time to experience unexpected costs, we can work together to help make them feel a little less unexpected. Stop by our office on Main Street in Torrington or visit edwardjones.com to get started today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Welcome back to Douglas, 44-25. Douglas basketball, and Douglas has the lead as well. Inbound, we'll go to Roberts. He's across the timeline, gets a screen from Max Moore into the ball game. Now here's Wren. Wren skip pass over to Cap. Cap nearly lost the basketball, drives in, and blocking foul. A blocking foul. Thought maybe Grody was going to be able to take that charge once again. By the way, Cap laid it up and in, so count the bucket as well. It's going to be an old-fashioned three-point play for Caden Cap after the foul on Groney. And one free throw, too strong, off the back iron, rebound, hits the deck once, taken away by Stromsky. Stromsky races across the timeline, nearly had the pass taken away. Jackson, dump it down low to Groney. Groney stops, dump it to Booth. Booth can't quite get it. He'll fire up a shot in the lane, in and out. Groney went up for the rebound, couldn't quite get it. Rebound Roberts. Roberts across the timeline. He'll pass left side to Wren. Wren now back over to Cap. Cap fires a three, short. Rebound hits the deck once, and it'll go out of bounds. Ball back to the Blazers. Braxton Spence into the ball game. Stromsky with the inbound. Passing it back and forth with Jackson. Jackson back over to Stromsky. He'll pass left side to Jackson. Jackson takes it back towards the middle. Bumped by Moore. Now ball taken away by Karsten Moore. Moore will outlet now to Wren. Wren stops, passes left side to Roberts. Roberts, long two, no good. Offensive rebound, Peterson. Dump it out to Moore, back to Roberts. Swing it around. Wren will try a three. In and out, no good. Offensive rebound, Roberts. Reverse layup, good. Colin Roberts, by my count, he's got 7 rebounds in this one.
Has played well, has hit 3 threes.
Quick 3 by Griman is good. Landry Griman just stops and pops and gets the 3 to fall. Too bad I haven't been able to say that more in this one. Bounce pass to Peterson. His free throw line jumper, too strong. Rebound tapped around. Rebound into the hands of Carter Groney. Groney outlets now Stromsky. Stromsky thought about the 3, drives in, spins, goes up off the glass, can't get it to fall. Rebound taken away by Peterson, and a foul. No.
I think a travel.
Travel on Peterson. I think Peterson rolled his ankle trying to go as he is hopping off the court, so he'll be looked at because I assume there was a foul just by the way he hit the deck. He hit the floor hard.
That just got tripped up, I think.
Unfortunate.
I'm going to take off the shoe real quick, maybe tape it up.
Jackson will inbound to Griman. Takes it back towards the middle. He'll fire a 3. Short. Rebound hits the deck once. Volleyballed out by Jackson. Now Griman drives in. Layup good. Landry Griman. Great rebound there by Gabe Jackson to get it to Landry. Now here's Max Moore leaking in behind the defense, and he was just standing back there. No one got back to cover him. 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Griman passes right side to Hayden Barth, who is checked back in. Also in first action, the 5'11 junior Evan Munoz, has checked in. Barth get it to Griman. He'll jab step underneath to Munoz. Munoz back to Barth. Drives in on the right baseline. Kicks it all the way out to Groney. Groney nearly had it taken away, and a held ball. No, a foul called. It'll go on Douglas. Max Moore called for the foul.
Moore picking up number 3, the 3rd team foul on Douglas with 2.5 to go.
Jackson inbounds to Griman. Drives in, tried to draw some contact, still trying to draw contact, and he's able to that time. Foul will go on Donnie Taylor, and then him and Griman had some were exchanging words there. It wasn't very noticeable, but you could see it from up here. Griman dump it down low to Groney. Groney spins on Moore and nearly had it taken away by Taylor. Held ball, turnover, give a steal to Taylor. And the ball will go to Douglas. Taylor, check that. Meeks will inbound to Taylor. Across the timeline goes Taylor. He'll stop at the free throw line. Now drives in over to Spence. Spence takes it back towards the middle, back over to Taylor. Taylor fakes left, goes right, nearly lost it. Hey, look what I found. Braxton Spence, rather. Reverse layup up and in. Here's Griman, dump it down low to Groney. Groney backing down his man, spins, puts up the shot, and he traveled with it? Sure.
I didn't see it.
Neither did I. Minute 57 of the ball game, 52-30, the lead for Douglas on the CNA scoreboard.
At least doesn't affect the game. Blazers going to get their first loss in conference play here.
Wren, now to Cap. Cap nearly walked with it. Now Taylor. Taylor stops, kick it out Meeks. He'll fire up a 3, banked it home.
He's shaking his head. He didn't call bank, I don't think.
No, he did not. Griman has it. Bounce pass to Jackson, back to Griman. Looking for someone to get it to. Groney, hand it back to Griman. He'll fire up the shot in the lane. In and out, no good. Just rimmed out. Rebound into the hands of Douglas. Cap nearly lost the basketball. Little behind the back dribble. Now he'll just go all the way. And a blocking foul going to be called on Carter Groney. Count the bucket. Caden Cap goes coast to coast.
Cap with 10.
Foul number 2 on Groney. He was able to draw a couple of charges, and they're not letting him get away with it now this time.
That's had a couple of fouls called him in this quarter.
So old-fashioned three-point play attempt here for Caden Cap. Back iron, no good. Rebound into the hands of Landry Griman. He's got 8. Griman into the corner, now Barth. Barth drives in, kick it out, shot on the way, mid-range shot. Braxton Carlson his first action. Now take that shot grabbed by Barth. Here's Munoz. Back over to Greiman. And a pass to someone I don't quite have on my list, as here's Carlson with it for Torrington, as the guy out on the floor, that's Lucas Rodolfi on the floor, as a shot up and in for Torrington. Get the bucket to count. As we'll see if Douglas will hold on. Doesn't look like they want to hold on. Hand it off Cap. He'll drive at the rack, up and good, and a timeout called by...
Just for subs here real quick, I think.
Yeah, timeout called by Plum, and that was just to get the reserves into the game.
Again, Blazers will be back in action tomorrow night. Home games at Willie Gym, 5:30 and 7. They'll host the Bulldogs from Wheatland.
Especially on the boys' side, those games against Wheatland are so tough with how Mick Cochran runs his offense. So it should be a fun one, as Jaden Gross has checked in as well for Torrington, as Munoz will have it. He'll stop, dump it down low now to Rodolfi. Rodolfi looking for someone to get it to, finds Barth. Barth trying to play for a final shot. Munoz swing it all the way around to Gross. Gross with 4, fires up a 3, missed everything. Offensive rebound. Carlson tries for the reverse layup. Gets his own miss again, and that'll do it. Torrington has their 4-game winning streak snapped, and Douglas's winning streak will move to 6. Douglas improves to 9-4 on the season. Torrington falls to 4-4. 59-32 the final score here in this one. Postgame coming your way next. This is Torrington basketball on KGOS.
Market President with Pinnacle Bank. Pinnacle Bank has been serving the lending needs of farmers, ranchers, and commercial business owners of the Wyobraska area, where we've called home for over 100 years. Let us put our resources to work for you with local decision-making from a family-owned bank. Give us a call or visit us at www.wypinnbank.com. Pinnacle Bank, Torrington and Mitchell, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Eric's Lube Express provides fast, friendly, and convenient oil changes with no appointment needed. Located in the Cold Springs Business Park, just north of Baumgars. Simply drive up and never get out of your vehicle. They'll also accommodate your busy schedule with pickup and delivery service. Just call 307-338-2653. Oil changes made easy. Eric's Lube Express. Swing through today.
Hi, this is Brian Young, CEO of Go Goshen. Go Goshen is a nonprofit organization dedicated to fostering economic development in Goshen County since 1987. In our community, small businesses are vital, which is why Go Goshen focuses on retaining and expanding local enterprises through grants and other opportunities. We're also home to the Chamber of Commerce, Travel and Tourism, and the Main Street program. Visit gogoshen.com to learn more about how we can help you today.
Whether you're a Wyoming Cowboy fan or a Trailblazer, Lancer, Dogger, or Cyclone, Heartland Embroidery has the apparel and accessories you need to show your school colors. Stop in the store on Main Street in Torrington and take a look for yourself. From jackets and t-shirts to everyday gear and accessories, we promise you'll find something for the whole family. With new items always coming into the store, you'll always find that perfect item to show off your school spirit. Only at Heartland Embroidery, downtown Torrington.
Torrington falls to Douglas, 59-35, as we will get into the end of game wrap-up. End of game wrap-up brought to you by number 34. The importance of mental health has never been more prevalent, especially when it comes to the youth in our area. Shad and his crew at number 34 have been serving our area youth for over 15 years. They are currently looking for a family care coordinator and a family support partner. Call us 532-0134 to learn more about employment opportunities, and we'll go ahead and start our end of game wrap up by going ahead and picking our Platte Valley Bank Tim Hurst player of the game. Ryan, who's our player of the game?
Well, we talked about it during the break, and we picked someone that came off the bench, showed a lot of hustle tonight, took a few charges. He has 8 rebounds. He had 3 points, all at the free throw line, but provided a spark off the bench for Torrington, and that was the junior Carter Groney. So congrats to Carter Groney, our Platte Valley Bank player of the game.
Yeah, once again, congrats to Carter. Good job, as he did pretty well in this one, as it was just the inability to get the lid off of the bucket that lasted for especially the first 3 quarters, and then when those threes were finally starting to fall, it was already out of hand, unfortunately, for the Blazers, but a tough break in this one for Torrington.
Yeah, just a tough loss after a strong showing last week in their conference opener against Burns, so they drop one tonight against Douglas, go to 1-1 in conference play. Douglas a good team, but the good thing is we'll get them again here later on.
That is good. See if, come back, see if Willie Jim will affect them a little bit and maybe get a little different look there from Douglas when they come to Willie. Speaking of Willie, the Blazers will be back in action tomorrow, as both the boys and the girls will be taking on the Wheatland Bulldogs. And the Wheatland Bulldogs, no easy task on either side, especially on the girls' side. Wheatland with that Lily Anderson. She is an amazing player. Not too long ago, she put 41 on the Laramie Lady Plainsmen. And over on the boys' side, it's always hard to play against a guy who runs an offense like how Mick Cochran does.
Yeah, no, you mentioned that girls' game. That's what I'm looking forward to. It kind of made some noise, the Wheatland Bulldogs did early in the year. Those girls beating some good teams, some big city teams, and going to be a tough matchup for the Blazers tomorrow. Again, we should remind everybody, as you said, Logan, those games tomorrow, 5:30 and 7. We'll have them for you right here on Cinch Country KGOS, also on our KGOS Sports YouTube channel. Other games tomorrow night, Guernsey at Lingle on Kerm FM. As we talked about, Lingle boys looking to make history, chasing 50 in a row. They're at 41 right now. Those games start at Lingle High at 5:30 and 7. And don't forget our Friday night scoreboard show as well tomorrow night. All throughout regular season for the high school basketball season. We have those right after our basketball coverage on KERM. Other games coming up as well. San Jose comes to the AA in Laramie. 2 o'clock tip on Saturday, pregame at 1:30 on 98.3. But again, Logan, the Blazers lose. Final score, 59-32 tonight here in Douglas.
Yep, tough break for Torrington in this one. Try to get right back at it and pick up a win against those Bulldogs. For Ryan Caith, Grant Caith, and Chris Jenkins, and everyone else at the KGOS studio, want to thank you all for watching. Want to thank you all for listening. Once again, thank you to you and Grant for allowing me to do these games. Been fun. Been having fun all season. Hope to continue to have some fun this year. But for one final time, that'll do it for us here in Douglas. Once again, both teams, the Lady Blazers and the Trailblazers, fall to Douglas. That'll do it for us. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening. Have a good night, everyone. This has been Torrington Basketball on KGOS.